Sanyimati daily meditation or daily meditation, basic daily meditation. That is my thing sabr, thing sabr.
Okay.
Thing sabr to areas.
So, sorry, good morning, everybody, first of all. So, a little bit last week, we looked at about, this mindfulness meditation and how to bring it into your daily life. So now this week, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to look into it, dig into it a little bit deeper and go into a bit more detail about this.
Any last week we did motivation, more focus, motivation, and we little bit touching this subject. And also today maybe we can do breathing exercise and breathing meditation. And later we will try how how to keep our mind present moment. 간데 심 닫아가나 심 닫아가나 먼저 간데 심 닫아가나 대하고 딜라.
So, how to keep our mind in the present moment.
또디 데 내가 정보를 시리즈로 가르쳐나 만화도 소연나라 야고 연구래 독자 연구래 아니 디다 야고 연난다 독자 연난다 기회 연난다 동해 연난다 relationship yago yonanda relationship yago menanda karina susu sim digi sore digi sim kiwo yongala ani keto chogresro.
So, this keeping your mind in the present moment is extremely important because in this life, we're going to have different situations. We're going to have like ups and downs, difficulties, problems, good times, bad times, and so forth. But the importance, what we're trying to achieve here, is to actually stabilize the mind and keep the mind kind of peaceful and happy in all of these different situations.
다디 직디 당부터 그들 전환서 패진 이제 링 말했으라. 가고 열었는데.
However, you're not going to get great conviction just by hearing these words, right? It's a bit difficult.
야고대 수수 심 기부서야 간 케어스 독자대 수수 심 기부서야 간 케어라나 대 간다 연구래.
So, obviously the question arises, well, that sounds great. I want to be happy all the time, but how is it that when I face problems and difficulties that I can still keep happiness?
다 제일 갈래 시작하고서라.
All right, but don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll tell you guys.
다 만주 디나로 당보 곰디 다 motivation 소라 꾸노 곰자베 디체와.
So first of all, we do need to meditate and meditate on a proper motivation.
다디 motivation 디 책디 디레다 대연자고 쓰리.
Do you have the pieces of paper with the?
Dire. I think first you fixing cushion.
Okay.
갈래 시작 갈래.
Okay.
라마트나 게지틴디.
All right, that's all right. We'll just say the words and we can get them slowly.
제가 다 굴롱 책디 코데워요 렐하워요 봐. 아니 게마 랍지라즈 말야 렌드체 살숨 게 살숨로 안데네 게디 참 차차네 저런데 수수센나로 걸었음 겹 근데라야 책디 탄다데 아니 컨트롤레트 치고레스.
So the words are relatively simple and easy to understand. So I'll repeat the words to you and then you repeat after me. So we'll do that 3 times. And then once you've finished that 3 times, then recite it to yourself in your mind 3 times. And then stop and just contemplate the meaning.
There's a small cushion.
Yeah, there's some over there. Wow.
で、この電工. 。 네. で, この電工. 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 。 네. で the yeah, you do. Okay. Oh yeah, that slowly she dash us, right? Very good job.
So just sit and relax. Relaxed.
Today, all the actions
Today, all the actions
of my body, speech, and mind
of my body, speech, and mind
will only benefit others.
will only benefit others.
I think you need big loud. No, today need more concentration, strong. Okay. Today, all the actions
Today, all the actions
of my body, speech, and mind
of my body, speech, and mind
will only benefit others.
will only benefit others.
Today, all the actions
Today, all the actions
of my body, speech, and mind
of my body, speech, and mind
will only benefit others.
will only benefit others.
Today, all the actions
All the actions
of my body, speech, and mind
of my body, speech, and mind
will only benefit others.
will only benefit others.
Now you contemplate 3 times yourself.
Yeah, mentally recite.
야, 상상라. 다 지리 미야고지다. 삼바 상고지 지도 지기 삼르데 다난데.
So now I think going forward from today onwards, I'm really going to be like a good human being,
A good heart.
have a good heart.
Now we need commitment, whatever situation today. And never give up. It's a good heart. You need a good, strong commitment, Landira.
Yeah.
Now we need to rejoice or a joyful feeling. Okay, today I want to talk about breathing exercise and breathing meditation. This is important because our mind is usually too busy, isn't it? Too busy, thinking too much, uh, making lots of stories, and therefore this helps to calm the mind. First we will do breathing exercise. It is very important to have a um, straight back, straight back. Then take a deep breath in through the nostril. Mm, you need to. Yeah. Mm. Breathing in this one. She's coming. You don't need to. Della should not do it. You have rest. Yeah. That is the breathing exercise, right? Breathing exercise like job the gave the don't go there. Any gave don't go there. And then na go ni ne shuk je ten. Ani shuk je ma da. Duk sang zo tanga chu. Tanga chu jab chas na na. Ani sam shara. Ani de la sim shiwa je. De ga la sim sha je. Dis de. Dus je je yang ja de ta. Nge shigi komjagi jigi chena ani je le chena nang la fa do ni. Oh, ja ya le la yo res.
Okay. So now we're going to do what's called the breathing exercise. So important here is to have the back straight. And then breathing in through your nose. So breathe in and be aware of your body, and then breathe out. And we do this 10 times. Right, so in and out being 1. So normally, yeah, through the nose or through both nostrils. So sorry, breathing in and out being 1. So normally you just count like the in breath, and then once you've done this 10 times and you've counted to 10, then just stop and rest the mind in the kind of calm and peaceful state. So breathe a little bit stronger. For this initial breathing exercise, breathe a little bit stronger so that to help to settle the mind.
And you need the eye closed. After that, your concentration, your calm and peace mind.
So, when your mind is relaxed and peaceful, just keep it focused on that. So to be aware of that, to recognize the calm and peaceful state.
Yeah, your monkey mind coming, your monkey mind chatting, right? Taya, damdo, ta, madashayam, and it got over, yeah. That deal Magawashi, I think that same Tadawal day or same day when you mom need to. The woman do, Tadin day, I think meditation strip chick to Tegala. Tonanda intention dena, and Tadi Yawumendo, Chewy Chew the Karina, the mother time, and Namdu, Gay Yawumendo is Donna. Oh, 야면은 당아디 마트네 니군 차네 베질 도고 예스 니 키티고 예스로 부구티고 예스 사무딘데다나 저런 셈 도살.
So when you're meditating, certain things are going to come up. Like, so sound is one thing. You're always going to be hearing sounds. Now, when these sounds arise, that's normal. But when you then engage with them and sort of start to treat them like a problem or your enemy, then you kind of think, oh, this sounds really bad. I really want it to be quiet. And this can disturb your meditation, right? And the other thing that you've got to be aware of is often your thoughts will go to oh, I wish that sound would stop, or how can I stop that sound? If there's a child crying or something like that, or birds singing, then you think about your mind goes to that sound and thinking how it needs to stop rather than focusing on your meditation.
다 디 간데스까 그랬으나 다 딜라야 그 비딩 메디테이션 체디 야고 요레스라.
So how do we stop that? Well, the best way is to do the breathing meditation and focus your mind on that.
Now we will talk about breathing meditation. Your body posture is very important. There are 7 points to remember about your posture, right?
Yeah.
7 I wrote there. 다 공부 타고지 아니나 당고 스부대다는데 빽해 전부랬어.
So if you want to meditate well or meditate properly, then getting your body in the right posture is very important first.
If you can sit in the lotus posture, this is the best. If not, no more cross leg. It is fun. If you sit on the chair, cause your anger. 강반이 있지. 굽자간 되니까 강반이 있지. 그때마다 강반이 있지 자신.
So full lotus is best, but half lotus or cross-legged is fine as well. But if you're sitting on a chair, I don't know, you have crossed your feet like that. If you are sitting on a chair, I can't really do it because I'm not sitting on a chair. But, Henry's got it. He's got the idea.
Cross your ankle.
Cross your ankles.
This did it. Number
So this is first thing to remember.
I think I can read this. They have fun. That number you
So the second one is so right hand and the left, palms up, thumbs touching, so like that.
Those there. Never somebody job to do there.
So third is to the shoulders kind of back but relaxed, and the thinking a little bit lower back, kind of not strongly but pushing forward a little bit to keep your back really straight.
So
this will keep your body comfortable and relaxed, and then make your mind super happy. So don't hunch forward like that. That can kind of bring your mind down, right? Dullness and kind of things like that. So if you kind of have your shoulders back but relaxed, then this helps.
That number 4, leave your head
So the head shouldn't be like back like this or forward like this, kind of normal position, which is just slightly forward, not super straight up, just slightly forward. So now your eyes looking not up or too far down, but kind of natural position, which is kind of looking as towards your nose.
No more of my this down this no more.
So your mouth should be in a relaxed position, not like too wide open or too tightly closed, just natural kind of position. But so you're not breathing through your mouth. You should be stopping the breath through your mouth.
That dumbody any chili ya this to be so steady na.
And then the next one is to have your tongue on the upper palate of your mouth. So touching the top part of your mouth. This is good for meditating for a longer time. So,
아니 개와 주대도게다 개와 되면은 개와 주대 아니 고디 딘데 대도게도 디데 아니 미기 또다 수수수 따제체는 곰 당고도 수수 곰 대단한테라 따제체는 그리고
so where before you start the meditation, it's good just to take some time to check your body posture, right? So if your legs are in the right position, put them right. Check your hands and put them in the right position. Check that your back's straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Check the position of your head, your mouth, your tongue. So go through these 7 points and just check your body before you start your meditation.
다 수부 대단한데 대오질 대오래와 대오 다 당보 미 기란서 당보도 때지 대보여 말들에 다가 독스 따제체도 데 콤바이나 아니 망발라 곰자도 배 편도 첨보여 나도 망보지 곰자도 갈래 가야 돼 니코야 네 카감야다 근데 망보지요 다 단대 곰자단데 야고 대비나 곰 주의를 뭐자도 갈래 가고 말해 아니 깨버 정보는 니코 말해 카다야단 제도야 돼 미버 깜보차고 말해 체조 망보여 돼
So there's a lot of reasons for checking each of these body postures. So, for example, especially if you're meditating for a longer period of time, having the right posture can prevent, like lethargy, tiredness, or falling asleep. It can be the posture position is very comfortable for sitting for a long time. You won't get difficulties in various parts of your body. For your tongue on the upper palate and your mouth the way it is, that stops the mouth becoming dry after long periods of meditation. So there's very good reasons why each of these points is there.
딸을 이제 아니 수수 심을 찍다 알아. 그 심디 간데도 에 심다 면을 인도도 흘르르지도 간데도 찍다 알아.
So now, having checked your body, it's good to take some time just to check your mind. See what your mind is. Is your mind really busy and distracted? Or are you really tired? Is your mind really dull and sleepy? So just take a moment to check your mind.
다 somebody 베이징 저거 요래. 봐. 맞아. somebody 요래.
So most people's minds are kind of quite busy, generally speaking.
다 진대가들 욱디 따야 돼. 욱디 뒤줄래티 저거지 땅으로 단단한도 우당도 근데 우파단 주당도 안 하는데 우당고 여러 받아. 우당야 돼 딜래티 저거지 땅제 아니 파당 주당 직 파당 주당 니다 대 장가대 마제베시 장가 주사고 잡 줄레스나나 난 주네마고 제르르르 찍르레스나 참샤 아니 안데 셈 셔저런 디간센데 디스데
So now, we all know how to breathe, obviously, normal breath, but check when your mind's busy, which is often the case, to do this breathing exercise. You should breathe a little bit faster than normal. This helps to keep the focus and settle the mind. So a little bit faster than normal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to count the breath up to 10 like we did before. So normally people just count the in-breath because in and out is 1 and then in and out again is 2. So count this way up to 10. Then when you reach 10, count 9, 8, 7 back down to 1. And then when you reach there, just relax and keep aware of your mind.
미카시에 심 잉로 장가 숨신의 심 잉로도나 아니 양수주제 아니 시가 도기스죠 뒤에 심 잉로는 양심 수리 양제 주스 장자고르스
So if you lose count, so let's say you count up to 4 and then your mind gets distracted, that's fine. Just recognize your mind's been distracted, then bring it up and then continue counting 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again, maybe your mind gets distracted. It's okay, bring it back, then count 9, 10, and then go down and so forth.
yeah. That 저런 저 사버든데 네 배모 강반 나거든. 네 강반 맞잖아 되는 디그레스.
Okay.
플레이시대.
So, for people who not really used to it and your legs are getting a bit uncomfortable, feel free to stretch out and all like this.
플레이시 개뭐
Yeah,
가는 상모
relax.
토고 낭자리 개요
Yeah,
말이지.
just think like you're chilling at your friend's house. You don't have to worry. It's not a big formal kind of scenario.
아니 제일 나를 같이 이제 디데단데 장고레스. 이 말에 가만히 이제 숨데 수고 대단도 되나. 신다 검시다 잠은 다른 게 저런 배 편도 망보여서라.
However, if you are meditating at home, try and keep the good posture. If you're meditating for only a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, try and really keep that good posture for as long as it's comfortable because it is very helpful.
디나네 개치슈디 붕바도 파 디디데 배 개심벌.
So especially to have the shoulders back and relaxed, that's very important.
미망보 알아 스트레스 돌아도 스트레스 유스트 심상마 구용. 알아 스트레스 매라고.
So a lot of people who talk about having stress, they tend to become very, I don't know, like hunched over and tight like that. So you should think, I'm totally stress free and have your shoulders.
Yeah. This is three things: basic meditation, motivation, breathing exercise, breathing meditation. This is your basic. If you want to be great meditator, then you need these three. Is very important: motivation, breathing exercise, breathing meditation. This is your alphabet. You learn English, right?
Alphabet.
Alphabet. May alphabet. Stay confused. I in the air. And pronunciation very hard. I in the I, and E in these three things sometimes. Today, this reason my English is not good. Therefore, you need basic. Basic is very important. And every job, everything, not only meditate. You want to try good quality, short, and then you become future. You are very good meditator.
Yeah, meditator.
Exactly, you are same. You are business. You need this small business. You are bigger business. If I'm learning English all the time. English teacher say you make short sentence, good quality. I want big sentence, long sentence. But nothing happened. Make small sentence, simple sentence. And then later developing is better, easy. Exactly, meditation. Basic meditation, these three things you do every day, each session 3 minutes, 9 minutes, This is, I think, then you develop your laws coming. 다 디네 디라 당아서 디링 디지 갸고스로 곰디 다다오 예 당기 랍서 당아서 심 다다가 가나 샤고레스로 심 다다가 먼저 심 다다가 가나 샤 마툼니 마드바다 네 대외네 다 많자 우리 대외네 주 체인제는 아주 강해서 샤고레 다디 베징 아주 곰제귀 챵나 야고 요레스로
So now, the next thing we want to focus at is bringing our mind into the present moment, being focused in the present moment. So generally speaking, most of the time, our mind becomes very distracted, specifically by things that have happened in the past. We tend to bring up the past quite a lot. However, if we can meditate and train ourselves, then this is a really good way to help bring the mind into the present.
And other relative that I think which is better. Mindfulness, present moment. First, we try breathing exercise 5 times. That time your body first posture, body posture. You are free. They don't have rule. What which is your comfort. You sit there. But important thing is back needs straight and eye closed. Well, I need close and back needs straight. Shoulder a little bit go back. And then long breathing in, long breathing out. Breathing in aware of my whole body. Aware of the
Right.
whole body. Breathing out of my aware of whole body. Just 5 times. Now you need awareness awareness.
Right.
Awareness of your relationship. Present moment or now what kind do you have relationship? Good or bad? Doesn't matter. The 저보다 대화하고 유나르면 양 저거 양 개개인기로 양 밤마다 보고 대화 대화하고 단단히 나라 대화하고 이어서지 대화하고 이어서 아니야 대화하고 매 가르 이어나요 대화지 단단한 대화 가르 이어야 돼 하고 지라 하고는 되고.
So now think of a relationship you have with somebody, and it doesn't matter who it is. It might be like a friend, a partner, a teacher, a child, a student, a parent, something. Anybody's fine that you have a connection with, and then look at this connection, this relationship that you have with this person. But it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative or mixture of both, good or bad. That's fine. All you're trying to do is be aware of that relationship you have with that person.
다만 삼는 가디 이 야구도 다시 삼다 그래 가디를 단달에도 계산에도 캐니발에도 가디에도 가디로 많이 대화 야구도 저 가디에도 삼다.
So then think like when is this relationship positive or negative, right? Is it good today? Is it good yesterday? Is it good 2 weeks ago or bad yesterday or 2 weeks ago? So think when is this like relationship positive or negative?
다다 말 야구 두자 예스니디 라고지간.
So now if you think it's good in the present moment, put your hand up.
Good or bad?
Good or bad, sorry, in the present moment, put your hand up.
다들 내 대화 다 계산키니 딜람 삼단지 야구 두자 예스니 가지고.
So who thinks it was good or bad in the past, like yesterday or some time before? Put your hand up.
다 가시 단달래 장도 대벌래 장도 망벌래 장 또는 망벌게
So some people don't seem too sure whether it's good or bad now or yesterday or in the future. There's a little bit of uncertainty out there.
maybe some people know I mean this 세부 중에서 말이에요.
Right.
범디 세부 중에서
So
말이에요.
maybe you haven't really got the clear idea of when it's good or bad.
다 양자 까마니 작빈다. 다
Okay, so we'll give you a couple more minutes to
까마니래요 말다디.
only 2 minutes. So got to be getting on with the job.
세부스 대화 야구 대화 두자 가려요네.
Right, so now check I don't know, really well. Is it good now or is it good in the future or bad in now or bad in the future or bad in the past? Check thoroughly, I guess.
Just 2 minutes.
You've only got 2 minutes. So.
어야 다 다다월래 니디지 라워직장.
So now again, who think it's the present moment?
다 대화. 야.
Past?
Okay. And future?
Future?
Some people have past future both. 아유. 아야. 다디 가르치네. 다디 아니 가르치네 디 중도 야구 중도. 가르치는 아니 두자 중도. 다디 삼다 알아.
Okay, so now you got to think about why. Why is it good or why is it bad? Or bad's not the right word, but why is it challenging or difficult?
Positive or negative.
Positive or negative? Why is it positive and why is it negative?
간대스리. 다디
So how does it come about? Like what brings about a good relationship and what brings about a negative one?
다음서 마마 두고였다. 마 두고요.
So now we have to dig down a little bit into it.
다디나라 대화 야구이나라 대화 독자이나라 디소니데 마라레샤 하고니 가제도 디소니데 미신다레샤
Okay.
당일로 되인다 당고디 디 야구당 독자 가리이나 포지티브나 네거티브나 야구 대화디 소니 나라레샤 하고니 미 가제요
So when you look at this relationship being a good or bad, how does it become good? Who's the one who makes it good or bad? So anybody who thinks that they themselves make it good, dilakvatang.
Ah,
Put your hand up if you think you're the one who makes the relationship good or bad.
ah,
Okay.
okay.
Put your
That,
hand up if you think it's somebody else that makes the relationship good or bad.
다 사실 참 재미도.
Some of you don't seem too sure on this one.
라오니가
Put both hands up, maybe.
50-50. 아유, 아다들이. 당저 데레 저도 데 스마삼로 다나. 다등기 대화당 다다월 삼다인 봐. 다지 대화 야고 연나다 대화 두자 연나다 단대 내가 불러봐. 먼저 망고지 스스다 디 대화 야고 연나 삼바 기워여라. 대화 가와이 나래다 내가 진이 나래 파마비 나래 토부 토모 이나래 아니 개개다 기도 이나래 아니 대화 야고 연나 상마 기워여라. 디 당을 다디 셰어 말해. 다디 디디버제라.
So, when we look at these relationships, be they positive or negative, be it in the past or the future or whatever, we can easily see that when we have positive relationships with people, then this makes happiness, right? Brings happiness for us and the people around us as well. And when we have difficult, challenging, or negative relationships with people, then it's difficult. It disturbs our happiness and so forth. So this is pretty obvious. Like we don't really need to talk about this in great detail.
다 당기디 가두 정도라 해도 저한테 데이터 내가 아직 데 삼로 스탄토이나 강에 세도래 산살라 아니 대화 야고 매두 다 아지 나 주민도 서와 나 주민도 나 대화 양이 대화 야고 매세 저 대화 야고 매도 맞아 계산래 둔당아마래 다왕아마래 사실 로니 숨 싱아 그 공개 대화 근데 딩마직 야고 마주나 테마 케우제 아니 셈나라 냐 되고 테디 상 세우 하고 그래 당고 데 하고나 아니 수수수수라 딜리그라 아지 녜디 디 텐하고 민도 아디 데버레도 디게 데버레도 같이는 게 호팅 지고래 슬레나 아 수수수수라 서 심바 서시시 참
So, the first thing that it's really good to look at is when was the relationship problematic or difficult, right? If you have a difficult relationship. So, what people often find is that it might be because of something that happened yesterday or last week or even last year, or sometimes people are still holding on to things that happened like years ago. That's still, you can still carry that around with you. Because often we get like, I've got this really problematic relationship, so I've got this difficult relationship with a person. But when you actually look at it, the difficulties have happened in the past, right? But still, somehow we kind of hold on to that. Whereas when you can actually start to see, okay, maybe you had problems with somebody in the past, difficulties with somebody in the past, but that's not actually happening in the present moment.
다디 누시 곰 잡나 아니 세우샤 다들 example 담은 삼당 거라 아니 딘데이나 와 계산하게 다 딘다 ngo마로 딘다 ngo마 weekend course 미지기처럼 빼도자도 당연히 야고면도 많이 가가지기 이님도 되게 밀람나 다 딜란델라고도 당아마지도라 디타로 디 양자 요마 미디 조도 거라 미디 삼바 조도 거라 그 조도들 이낭 해 딜라고도 당아 같이 그래 데데와 디 삼로 마담지 데네즈데 차버래 당아도 삼로 마홍발라서 야고 간대 용거도 디 삼당으래 계산데 차래 디 가서 냠냠래 이제 가서 마홍바 네즈 야고 용야라 내가 쳐버래 디 삼다나 아니 스스 디 촉보기 저디 야르도야라 펜도여와
So, for example, if say you were somewhere like last weekend, maybe you were here and doing a course or something, and then somebody said something to you that you didn't like, okay, they said something bad to you or something like that, and then you go, oh no, this person's horrible, I don't like them anymore, right? Like that's this kind of thinking is nothing set like that in stone. Like people changing. People are always changing, right? And something may have happened in that person's life. You don't know. And now the situation could be quite different. But because you're holding on, if you're holding on to what happened last weekend, then you're always seeing that person in that way. Whereas actually, if you can start to recognize this and see the relationship with people, and rather than thinking always about what happened before, but rather thinking how is it that you can actually improve this relationship and make this relationship better, then that's a completely different focus or way of looking at things.
계시로 예 그래서
So Rangrangi Jawa.
대답해야고 좋아하고 싶다
That's a pretty good question.
스스스 대화가 땅으로서나 스스스 땅 초고 야시 스스 심들이 그봐 초고 야시 남들 열에 이나 남들 초고들 대화시라 지금
In reality, your best friend should be your own mind, right? So we actually have our best friend here right with us, but we don't seem to really want to make friends with our mind that much.
자 초고디 계좌 쉬우시게 그러잖아 야고에는 밀레디 시에오르디 시에기어 말네 칼라디 사오르 칼라디 사지어 그 덕계좌 주도 24비 두고 아마 그렇게
Yeah, and we have to speak to our mind basically 24/7. We're always talking, oh, you're a good person, you're a bad person, you need to eat, you need to do this. So basically we're chatting with our minds 24/7.
제가 네다 걸 따고라 아니 네 다들 아니 저거디게 눈당에만 미 저거 진다징 아니 되어야고 총마서 네 야구민들라나 스스 심그서요
Right.
심그서요 되면 내 주디 차로 내 차로 요 말아봐다 이는 스스 심기 신제 되더라다
And in this way, this is exactly the thing. Like with our friend, but a person before, maybe a week ago, something happened. But we make the problem with that. Like our mind makes it into like this big deal. Oh, they did this, and therefore I don't like them, and they don't like me, and we make this whole thing with our mind. But that's all something that's created by our mind.
제가 네 짱마서 와. 짱마서. 쌤들 다다와 갈라때. 아니 마음발라도. 마음발에 시다 마음부터 지어버려.
So and if we can actually see this and recognize this and then think, okay, now I'm going to make friends with my mind and bring my mind into the present moment. And, that's really good. If you can bring it, sometimes it goes to the future, but it doesn't seem to go to the future that much.
We need a good future, We don't want a bad future, We all want a good future. Therefore, we taking experience, past experience, bring your relationship, your job, your education, whatever you remember, it doesn't matter. Good remember. Yes, I want to do more. This is good. Bad remember. I can't do this. This is very good. Not good. This is best teacher for you. Right? Best teacher. This is talking yourself. Very good. Looking your. Turn inward.
Yeah. Like turn the mind inwards or look inwards.
In any situation come. Not put finger out, finger put in because these three finger go in, one go out. Therefore, you looking three in, say one look out. Usually three go out, one look in. Very not comfortable, Do like that, very easy, Therefore, show body language, show looking inside, not looking out. You listening, our body lots have the good thing, and something need in hand is show there's something needs some encourage people, No only one finger doesn't work, 제가 데려다 딘디니 저 데베 내주디 양게 요니 간절로 되기 요나 아니 눈당어만 비자 빼 첨부 싸서로 말 단다 칼라 싸고도 하디 저자라 비자 양게
So really thinking all the time about the past is not actually, we tend to think a lot about the past, but whether it's all that beneficial is another question. Like if you made a beautiful pizza last week, right, it's not like you can eat it now when you're hungry. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
근데 logic 도도 삼다나 아니 쌤기 캘렌치 그래요. 다 대화 차샤 양념면도 안 대타제 근데 아니 대화디오는 네 계산해 주를 찾아서 나 퓨자를 두고 배제 모멘트에는 안가다 배 럭인스로 알아서 럭이로 왕문에 신는 삼아야 보다나.
So if you can see this logically and recognize it logically, that's when your mind starts to have trust in that, have faith in that. So when you start to think about it and say, well, like the past's done. We can't do anything about that. We can't go back and change it. We can't go over it again. However, we can definitely look forward. We can look in the present moment and we can look forward to the future. We all want a positive situation going forward. So it's much better to focus on that than always be thinking about the past.
And some people, not easy, past experience. Some people lost situation, very lost terrible situation you have. I have, you have, everyone have. That time, just sometimes strongly you need to bring back all these problems. And you're thinking, just this letting go. Right? Sometimes you do some throw stone, or sometimes this reason we do some fire puja or purification, or you can say yourself, right? You can say yourself, oh, it's finished now. I don't want this situation again, something like that. And you want it also easy to remember coming there, but you don't put effort, don't put intention, right? Intention. You don't say I don't say like that. If you say I don't like that, you're holding this one. Just leave there. You give some different job. Breathing exercise, compassion, or just listening music. Maybe run, making body tired, sleeping. You are good running. Walking good exercise. You go exercise better you. I'm not good exercise. Most people say you need exercise. Last week, last month, December, I went to India and I checked the Tibetan doctor, and he said, "Oh, your blood pressure is up." And he said, "Oh, your blood pressure is up." And he checked this. Yes, my blood pressure a little bit up. He said, "Do you do meditation?" Yeah, I usually don't have meditation. And what are you eating, drinking? And I drinking lots of oolong tea. One day, this 4, 5 jars. Right? I had very good quality oolong tea. I love it, and I drink lots. He said, "Oh, this is making your blood pressure up." And then he said, "And you need more exercise." And then breathing exercise is very good here. And I stopped this most oolong tea. Stopped. I love oolong tea. I have lots of oolong tea, and I'm drinking once a week now. Before I drink every day 3, 4 jar. Drinking 3, 4 times. It's very tasty. Tea number 1, 2, 3, 4. Each time different taste. Very nice. But this, he said, this making your blood pressure up. He said, not drinking coffee. I love coffee. I just say, decaf, okay. There's something decaf to me. Decaf. Um, and then mm, last week I went in Wellington. The one with Nemi lady, she has some audio health check. And my friend had this blood pressure check. Again, check blood pressure and a little bit high. And they say you need exercise. And everyone said me need exercise. I told you, you need meditation. I need exercise. You are very good exercise, isn't it? You are very good look after your body, very good. I'm not really good look after my body. I'm looking. You said my best friend, best friends in mind, watching my mind, and I keep my present moment. And I think then the question comes, right? 다 간제에서 간주 심 다되어간 되고 그랬어. 기워들리.
So then the question comes, how do we bring our mind back into the present moment?
Sorry, can I ask one?
Yeah. Welcome, you're welcome. Yes,
Like your body, you were just talking about past before, how we always go into the past and the mind. But what about when your body, your actual body remembers, but you're still in the moment?
So,
How would you deal with that?
my
some,
question debate you with you. Online,
oh, okay. So for people listening online, the question is sometimes you actually like hold on to physical memories with your body. So we're talking about thinking with your mind, going back, but what if your body actually remembers? So samsam nanso kana nyanla yena dini zukpula kind of trend rawade ro. Ini samsam di
Cheese, no?
tremba like same tremba kasang di jesam trengire
Oh,
zukpa samsam trengire ro.
oh.
So samsam di zukpa di draw jegire. So dini di kande samla thang kande hoku.
Nale, tadi ngazo tanda komja usra. Ni komja dan chila usra di. Di ngazo chwaya utang do da komji kya us.
So it's a good question. The way to figure it out is by meditating. So we'll do that.
Now we do BD exercise 3 times now. The eye close, just subu khari dena digre kangpa
So
jana
yeah, just for now, sit however is comfortable.
The 3 times long breathing in, long breathing out, and then yeah, we are talking. You do meditation, okay? Oh yeah, that ugya tianwa na uni ne. Lagwa ne de che, ane de misao mauda. Level la dorwa level. Ne level la tanda chu dam de vrishwa. Ukti dan lagwa chuk de pa sama shikje ne sama be da samba. De sama be dewo be jibu chaso ten. De stang.
Okay, so now as you breathe in and out, we're going to try and relax the various parts of our body. So do this in conjunction with the hands. So starting with like your brain area, put your hand close. Don't be touching, just the distances so you can feel the heat from your hand. And then as you focus on this area, as you breathe, you want to be consciously like relaxing, letting go of any tension or any tightness that's in that part of the body. So as you breathe, just relax, consciously relax that brain area.
Ta dongbala do dongbala.
So now do the same with your face.
동배 빡빡도 사바 르르 차 아니 링고도 파 메바 차스테는 디고다.
So now focus on relaxing the skin, and then all your wrinkles should just magically disappear.
This is a anti-ringo meditation.
So you won't need Botox after this.
I'm sorry. Three. 아스데 믹당 암조당 나국당 근데 나자 마데오 근데 나 디제코둘라 두 삼다나 야고요.
So if you have particular areas like tension in your eyes or your ears or your nose or whatever it might be, then take time to focus on these specific areas.
That dimba.
Now your throat.
That dimba shoulder.
Okay, now your shoulders.
갈래 전에 야고.
So do it slowly, relaxed.
안닝 되게 좀 물어.
Now your heart area.
다 kokbe nangjo kawaii na kokba tuko chazan la samdaro.
So now your kind of stomach area.
Satne kangba dang zala do senan digor.
And your legs, and you can put your hands in this way for this.
아니 다 수부 차산을 욱직된 거네 지 수부 차산을 당기는 시다 라고 말해 지제 인디네 레버네도 아니슨 도스마도 안도 제다 심 욱디님도 심도 그도 아니 수부 차산배 수부나라 단다 직직 담대 버리시도 직주 만내데 버리시도 수 상마파 매워 차는 수부배 되어 차서 되는 리고.
So now we'd do the whole body in one go, like with the breathing. So not necessarily do with the hand, just as you breathe in and breathe out, consciously like check and relax the whole body until your body becomes very peaceful and relaxed.
다양자 욱슉 제직 당제 아니 수수 스트레스 더 앵가데도 상마파 매우 차서 통바 그래서 바에 통제다 수고 빼 되어 차서 되는 리고.
So now feel that all the stress, anxiety, tension, anything like that, you're completely letting go of it till your body's totally empty of all of this and completely peaceful and relaxed.
당에 시부에 빼 되어인 삼바에 빼 되어인 된거 나 뭐죠.
So now feel your body's completely relaxed and peaceful and healthy, and your mind's also completely relaxed and peaceful and healthy.
어다디 심 다다월에 대야당 아니 수수 심디 수수 룰다야 딜라 룰트마냐 샬람나 디그리 멤버네스 베제 모멘람나 디그리 민가르다나 디그리 탑람디르다.
So this is a way of relaxing your body, being mindful of your body, being aware of your body, whatever you want to call it. This method is a way to relax and be aware and mindful of your body.
어다디 곰디 잡다 먼저 쇼베 곰자던데 투즈 저런서 투즈 유나 아니 곰다 저 투즈 동 그래 투즈 유나 라야 말아 투즈 띠 니마레 까마 주스 정어제 때문에 곰디 야고 그러다.
So, it's very good if you can do this kind of meditation on a daily basis, right? So, we'd say if you have the time, but actually, the time is there. It's just whether or not you make the time or take the time to do this. So it's very good if you can take the time to do this every day.
요 맞아. 투즈
It's good.
저런 투즈 지나게 투즈 차와차와이나 아니 이지 세션 진다들 까마 숨숨숨체 단다 딜라 까마 가스 되는 되기도 아니 투즈 흘려이나 데데레 까마 당분이와 숨버들 까마가체 딜라야 아니 까마 주지
Okay.
아니 그냥 샤야면 돼.
So depending on how busy you are. If you're busy, then it can be good to do the first 3 steps for 3 minutes each, and then this last one for maybe 5 minutes. If you have a bit more time, like not so busy, then you could do the first 3 steps for 5 minutes each, and this last one for 10 minutes. But yeah.
아니 디곰 뉴뉴 잡다 네 감삼질레 스스 냠뇨 용제 투즈디 니 링마링 요다 데곰데저 깔레카 용도는 샤워.
The important thing is to do the meditation well and to enjoy it. Because if you're doing it well and enjoying it, then naturally you'll want to do it longer. It'll naturally become longer periods of time. But if you feel tired and like frustrated, then just stop.
지난게 토보 라고 그래. That is
Okay, so your mind's now your friend. You got to listen to it and go, okay, time to stop.
아니 디네다 먼저 내가 ngos 도로 디 쇼베 공자로 내가 ngos 디 캐시슈 딩원에 먼저 셈바상고 쳐야 돼. 캐좀 보시오. 레스로 셈바상고.
So then when we go out and we do work or whatever we have to do for the day, the most important thing is to maintain that good-hearted motivation.
디유나 내가 정말 야구 용거래. 미카시에 깔레 내가 지도 깔레카도 와. 내가 깔레카도 안 하죠.
Yeah.
꿀론데 신배 꿀론 야구에는 깔레카고 말해.
So if you have this good-hearted motivation, then the work you'll do will be like it'll go very well, and also you'll enjoy it, right? Sometimes we get really tired. You do. People get tired with working, but if you can maintain this pure motivation to benefit others, then you won't get tired with what you do.
If you're looking your only wages, then you're tired.
If you're thinking only about, oh, I need to make money, then you'll get tired.
And then ming
or you want like a name, like your name, or you want to be promoted to being the boss, then also if that's your focus, you'll get tired.
네, 가두이네 함볼치고 봐.
Yeah.
함볼치네.
So you should always try and be humble wherever you go.
디 먼저 셈을 디지고.
So, yeah.
다 본다 출래라. 나는 출래네. 아니? 그냥 가만가지지. 도저시. 니 호라고. 그러니까 니뭐 저도 데모도 나나 많이 해서나 많이 해제 아니. 다 드링에 내가 만디고 가르쳐도 와 너버 가르쳐도 디 삼다. 너보다 하고 그러다 베스트다. 디 빅마선 아니 조샤치야 돼. 개좀 쉬어야 돼. 조샤치. 산이네가 내가 디 양자 책임에 디톨라. 베스임 슉 첨보게 저봐. 먼저 디 콤시 냠바도 감사 디 슈구딘데 마 제바나시 메라다오나시 요 말에 가서 디 콤시 망고게 요 인자 그 투주 때에서 고르래 돼. 요 다야라 투주 고르래. 지난 그 갈래갈래 땅 거래서.
So then at the end of the day, when you come home, it's very good to take just a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes before you go to sleep, to look over your activities of the day and check. Normally there'll be some things in there that weren't ideal, right? You might have made some mistakes, or you did or said something that wasn't the best. And it's important to recognize this, like not beat yourself up, but just to recognize it in the sense that it's fine. We all make mistakes. This happens. But what we're trying to do is improve ourselves, so not keep making the same mistakes again. So if you've made a mistake, make this commitment to not repeat that mistake. However, you have to be realistic, because it's not like something like we're just tearing up a piece of paper or something simple like that. We've got strong habits that we've built up over a long period of time. So to actually change our mind, to change this way of thinking, you need to be patient. It takes time to do this.
아니 디르와 데네다 이수수 곰자 밀레편도 제 야구 제위는 아니 가오곰로 니 저 타마들 가오곰 아니 가 산이나야 밀레편도 제 곰장아 근데 야구 지기인 삼다나 아니 셈디 니 그걸로 데 포지티브 간을 샤라 아니 니디 찾아 데 개발을 두고요.
So then also it's very important to actually rejoice. Take joy in the positive things you've done, right? You've all done positive things as well. It's important to recognize that and focus on that and think, yes, I'm going to keep doing that and improve on that and develop these positive qualities further. So this is the best thing to do just before you go to sleep.
아니 지금은 일남 지우스당 그래.
You'll have a great sleep with awesome dreams.
아니 저번에 다 일남 지우당.
Then you'll leap out of bed in the morning joyfully ready to kind of be a wonderful person all day.
제메시 니 그걸라버디 네게티브 관라 샤나 아니 니람 두자타 아니 니세 아니 니에 마고 다데과 강에도 와로 제다.
So the state of your mind before you go to sleep is very important. If you have a negative mind before you go to sleep, then you'll have, troublesome dreams and you won't sleep well, and then you won't wake up well in the morning either.
어디 쇼버직 니머직이 검자나 레스모즈라.
So this is how you bring meditation into your entire day, or throughout one day.
다 저런저 디 home relax and now I give you home relax, no homework. Okay, home relax. Home relax. If you do this meditation, you have some relax. Home relax 데레다 안경아저 relationship 다제 뒤져 가지 총서라. 다디 규 간에 총어래 서라. 가지 총어대 하고서 하다.
Right.
간에 총어래 해서 디간다 검자고래.
So now looking at your relationships, so we know when these relationships become good or bad, but we need to check how. How is it that relationship, what makes a relationship positive or negative?
Sometimes good you teach 하나야 와라.
Yes, sometimes it's good to write it down.
And then it's 세우싱그려.
Yeah, then it helps to remember it clearly if you write it down.
아, 상상라 진짜 지기요. 내주 강의 총원날에 독자 총원이나라. 다디 디네야야야야 또 아니 다디라 디네 딩민도라. 디네 마디 강의 디게 총원. 디딩네 디야고 총원. 상상라 지죠.
Right, so sometimes I'll do that. I'll write it down when I'm looking at a situation. Write down what makes it good, what makes it bad, like what's positive about it and what's negative, and then writing this down really helps to make it clear.
Sometimes drawing. I have number 1, number 2 group. Number 1 is positive, number 2 is negative. And they put and it sometimes makes very clear. 야고도디. 또 kumshi 또 갈래랑 kumshi 소스 당고 소스 수불렀다다 심렀다다 아니 이게 신이 니 교다한테다 제일 갈래로 해르면서 지게 람산디 곰잡제 미 로숨된데 곰잡네 심 교다 가고 열다 로 베디 로주 중앙 뉴스 숨주 납주 툭주 던주 다 매직직 매즈니 매즈숨된데 먼저 다다 계란저 하고라 또 낭배게 또 좀 된데 다 산제에서 곧배 아까 세다가랑 깔래 가져자래로 아니 겨와 망보다 낭배나 겨와 계실은 겨와 망보라 깔래 잡신 저 데브레메시 지게 겨와 대지고로 곰잡제 로투 곰잡는 창마 픽스 전조든데 말이 겨와 망보 곰잡죠.
So this, like this transformation takes time. You can't think that, if I meditate for 20 minutes, then suddenly all my problems are going to be solved. It really doesn't work like that. Even if you've been meditating for a few years, like 3 or 4 years, still it's difficult to get really big change in that time. Even 10 years, 20 years, then still it takes time. We talk in Buddhism about lifetimes, even 1 or 2 lifetimes is not enough to really transform the mind. We talk about beings attaining enlightenment as a process of many, many lifetimes of working and practicing and striving to be able to bring about that really profound change in the mind. So it should be something that you be willing to do for all of this life, but also for many lifetimes if you really want to bring about strong change in your mind.
곰자나 수수강의 셋 내가 강의 셋보다 배나 당긴가서 relationship 디 세상 relationship 야고면 nga 드링마지고 지고면도 그 relationship 사러 다 드링 아가 매제 사버래 마 매제 사워 삼단지 근데 직여 세워 체도다 거라 근데 마 체우나 아니 딜닝고요 스트레스다 이거 차도 차고라.
So, however, if you can meditate, it can help you, of course, with your temporary situation, like what we talked about with relationships before. If you can see that the past, what's happened in the past is gone, it's in the past, and then can start to look at building something positive going forward, that's very different to holding on, carrying all the problems from the past with you. Whereas if you can recognize that the past is gone and these problems are finished, then you can kind of separate. And then these things more clearly and with a much different perspective.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, any questions?
Okay. Oh yeah, that true. And they shall.
Okay.
Did the true simnane 저 속 말이라 스스나 더가 있는데 가리나 하면은 데 튀어래 근데 세부 서셔나 이 튀어틀린 쉐디 야원가라서 ngānsu chobu sōngzā pāzi, tā chobu chobu sōngzā, nī shēr chī gōrā, chē tū sēbu chā gōrā, tā tangi tīla tīndē shēz, tī kārī yīnā samnā, tī tīwa rē, tī tī shēndi gōrā.
So, it's questions are not necessarily some profound, trying to find this deep answer. It's just maybe you have some experience of something and you're not sure about it. So then you can just talk about that and ask about that because, we should think of us, we're all friends here, right? And by sharing our experiences and that we can help each other to understand things better, right? So if you have anything like that you'd like to share, then that's fine to do that.
다 제메 준다 제마딜라 이 초보 야보 용야디 규진데네 중시하스. 초보 독자용야디 초보 대화 독자용야디 규진데네 중시하스. 셰요 지셔스.
So next week we're going to be looking at what makes a good relationship, what makes a good friendship, right? And also what causes and conditions make a good friendship and what causes and conditions make a bad friendship. So if you can think about that, what makes positive and negative relationships will come.
Oh yeah, 네 샤브라.
Okay, so we'll stop here.